guys, it's FIERCEMF and I'm here to bring you another lash look. So this one I named after my name that I went by in high school, Lala. Don't ask why, but she's double stacked and she's extra like I was in high school. So let's get started. You're going to need your trays, a marble tile, of course we need our favorite tweezers. We're gonna need some micro swabs, they're always on deck. Mascara one, I make these myself. Seal the Deal lash sealant, because seal it, and a Sharpie. I know you want to know what to write down, and you know, keep that LBL glue aid on me. And the lashes by Ken's glue that I'm going to be using today. Shake it up. This is a shaker. I use it at first for my brushes, cleaning my brushes. But yeah, 2 minutes, shake that baby up. I have some new lashes today. EmiaUK, bam. So we're gonna use these. These are EmiaUK lashes. They were really inexpensive. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. And my favorite thing is that they have foil backing. Like, look at it. Foil backing is that girl. That's it. That makes my marble tile spick span clean. So this look, I'm gonna switch over to when I was talking in real person time, whatever you want to call it, because it was a little difficult and I wanted to break it down in the beginning. So without further ado, here I go. Hi guys, so before I get started, I just want to say, if I haven't already said it, never tried this brand before. I'm really excited to try it. It's called EmiaUK and it was £9, and that's pretty cheap. So cheap. I think it's £9.99. That converts to about $11.25 US. Really cheap, very inexpensive. So I want to try it out and see how it is. And I have the 0.04 cc. I already love the fact that it has foil backing, because some of these expensive brands don't even have foil backings. The foil backings leave 0 residue on the back, which is really good, because if I want to reuse this, I can. Even though I do a lot of the time reuse the ones that don't have foil backings, I really can't do anything after with them unless I'm finished with the entire tray itself. I'm going to pick this up and try to pinch it. Again, I've never tried this lash brand before, so I don't know what it's gonna give me. I'm gonna take the 13 and see how she fans out. When I pull up from the tray, I like to scoot the lash up and kind of begin to wiggle it a little bit before picking it up. So I'll have it like this, or if I can get it any wider, I will also get it wider. And then I will take the very bottom. See, there's only a little bit at the bottom. I always put my pinky there for support, I guess. And then I pinch and slightly tense up my tweezers. And if that didn't work the first time, I'll do it again till I get something like this. Nowhere here does it say easy fan, so I'm assuming that it's not an easy fan, but the base is a little bit sticky, which isn't a bad thing, especially not for beginners. I have down here 11, 13, 15, and 17. Let me see what the 17 is doing. And again, I go and pick it up. I will pull it slightly off so that I can get towards the base and wiggle a bit. With wiggling, it helps to open up the fan, and then I get it to a point where it's like not at the middle of my tweezers, but if you can see this, it's like closer to the butt of it, like closer over here. And I've got just enough to pinch at the bottom and do the same thing, pinch it. And I feel like pinching gives me the tightest or thinnest base, so I love to do this method. If one falls out when you're doing that, good. It wasn't meant to be. So yeah, this is what I end up with for my pinch, and I'm holding it pretty tight now because I don't want it to fall, because I have not taken out my glue just yet. Yeah, this is how I pin. Again, the base is kind of like, look at that, it's kind of sticky. That's not a bad thing. You know what, I also want to do the 11s, because as a lash artist, you know that the smallest ones, 11, can be tricky. 11, 9, those are tricky. We shall pinch. And it's not bad. Wow, I can really make a nice fan with this. I'm happy about this brand. I'm happy that it's really cheap. And it's not an Amazon brand, because yeah, there's tons of Amazon brands, but they're usually easy fan lashes. This isn't an easy fan lash, so it's not as heavy. An easy fan lash is pretty heavy. It's not as heavy, and it's also very light, and it's a 0.04. You can't find that on Amazon. You just can't. You can get 0.05s, you can get 0.03s, but as a 0.04, healthy in the middle lash, can't really get that. So I'm proud of these fans that I'm getting with this. They're really cute. This lash style, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna do something fun though, because why not? And I'll go underneath. Boom. It's a nice and kind of wide fan. And I think what I'm going to do is go on top also with the 13. So I usually just lash at the bottom, right? From the bottom. But I want to kind of double stack this and see what I can get, or if that's going to work, because I just want an ultra wispy lash. Put it on top this time, but on the second lash next to it. What I'm gonna do next is something also a little different to make this really wispy. I have a DD by her. I'm gonna take an 11 out of here as well. Pretty much ignore this 11. I decided I'm not gonna use it. Instead, I'm going to take this one, but what I'm gonna do is this. 2 or 3, no more than that. Don't even really fan them out. You can leave them as they come off the strip. This part, I'm going to use my other tweezers like I would with a client and separate to get the middle lash. The very middle lash you want. So I've got the middle lash there. Take this lash, glue it up, and kind of attach it to this lash. And there we go. So I'm gonna go back to my voiceover because my boyfriend started playing his game again and he is loud. I'm gonna pick it up and actually start with putting it on the top, because I did learn if you put it on the top and then the bottom, it is a lot easier to do. And it also encapsulates the lash in between your fake lashes, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm doing right here. Then once I put the second one on top and then below, that is when I will isolate and get the middle one and put my 11 DD kind of halfway through. And I have more videos showing exactly what I mean throughout. So I'm just gonna skim through and slow down on places where I feel it's a little bit more important. Also, this was not easy. So as you see, I'm doing this like 2 or 3 times, and I did struggle a bit making this lash. So I just want to let you know, this is a little bit more advanced. And if you can, you know, if you've done lashes for a while, you probably will excel at this lash, but this took me some time and I was frustrated doing this entire thing. So the frustration is coming back as I'm editing this video. I'm not lying, I'm hot. And that could also be the weather in Maryland. But yeah, get that on there. And I know I said earlier to use 2 or 3 of the 0.4DD and 11, but really you just want to use 2 because that's really all you need. If not, it'll weigh down the lash, and that's probably why I struggled in the beginning, because I was trying to get 3 on there and I was weighing down the lash and weighing it down. So that's just a little, you know, tip for you who are doing this or you want to do this. And of course, let me know how it turned out for you. When you're able to get it held open nicely like that and you get your lash, you want to continue to hold that isolation until it dries, because sometimes it'll just fall or slip right off. Because again, this is PBT fibers on PBT fibers. But yeah, this is how it's looking so far. Nice and wild. It reminds me of a plant. It looks like a fern. But it's gonna get better. Just you wait. So I'm about halfway done here, and I started to put the 15s in, so I only did about 3 sets of the 13, 13, 11s, and then I started with the 15s, and I did those maybe about 5 sets. So after going up to 15, about 5, 6 sets, I went to 17 and only did about 3 to 4 sets, and then went right back down to 15 because I wanted it to be short around the ends there at the corners, because I don't know, personally, a big lash all the way out to the end of the corner is wild. Okay, wild. This is already gonna be long, and this is a huge set. Of course, you can take your sets as long as you want or as short as you want. As long as you're accomplishing the styling goal, you're good to go, baby girl. Okay, so that was the set. This wasn't as long. I tried to cut it down to make it a lot shorter, but if you have any questions, as always, put them below. I will answer any questions, and please subscribe to me so that I can continue to give you this content. If you have any ideas for any other lash related videos, makeup related videos, or skincare related videos, let me know. Let me know. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, seriously. Thanks for watching. Per usual, do not forget to put your SPF on and highlight them titties. Like, I don't know why I have to stress this all the time. I'm stressed out over here. Do you hear it? Wear your SPF. I don't care if you're indoor. Oh, it's quarantine. We're quarantined. Why do I need SPF? Because guess what? UV rays don't care about your shades or your blinds, sweetie. UV rays are like coming through. And guess what? They're cancerous, and they can also, you know, induce hyperpigmentation if you are a Fitzpatrick scale 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? I love you. Bye.